For getting you answers about those social media conversations that you think are private.
Turns out there's no such thing as delete when it comes to online chatting. What you think is gone can always be found. So what does your online profile really say about you? Anyone in the market for a new job needs to know that most employers will ask for permission to look at your social media profile. Most job seekers, therefore, delete embarrassing photos or unsavory posts. But you may not know that employers in Ohio can legally require prospective employees, even current ones, to surrender their personal social media passwords.
Taking a bath in a Burger King sink and posting it on YouTube cost this man his job. And who's going to hire the guy who posts a picture of himself using a pumpkin for a bong? But you're smarter than that. You'll delete your embarrassing, questionable actions, hide unsavory files so no employer can find them, unless they've got someone like Sarah Jodka.
This is the Download Your Data report, and this is the expanded report.
Sarah is an attorney who knows her way around social media, especially how to use a new Facebook Access program. What can she learn about you? I went on Facebook and asked for a volunteer, a stranger willing to surrender a personal password.
So she has a lot of albums she's uploaded. She's very, very active.
Not just messages, but personal messages typed in a private pop-up box. Sarah found every private message our volunteer typed since the first time she logged onto Facebook, including the conversation with me that we both thought was private.
These are private messages that she did not think were available to anyone but the person she was talking to.
Absolutely. These don't show up on your wall. These don't show up on your status updates or anything. You can't be tagged in anything like these. These are private messages. And when you review the content, you can tell that they were supposed to be private.
We printed them out, more than 200 pages worth. And are you ready for this? Nearly 1,000 pages of wall posts.
All the way back. Keep going to December 24th, 2007. Everything she's ever put on her wall.
If an employer has your password, they can find all of it. Files you've hidden, people you unfriended, every ad you ever viewed, and every photo or video you ever posted, even if you deleted them.
Well, I think it's an invasion of privacy, and it is not something that we should want from employers or for anyone for that matter.
Ohio Senator Charlita Tavares just reintroduced a bill that would make it illegal for employers to ask for your personal social media passwords.
Asking for someone's password is basically saying, I'm giving you the keys to my private life.
But the Tavares bill would not ban employers from looking at your current social media pages. It merely makes it illegal to ask for the personal password that gives them access to your history and your hidden files. To be clear, Sarah also thinks it's wrong to ask for private passwords to screen prospective employees. And she says most employers have no interest in delving that deeply into your personal life. The passwords do become relevant, though, in wage and hour disputes or when the employer is being sued, like a case involving a manager who denied having an inappropriate relationship with a subordinate.
She kept denying it. I wasn't having this relationship, and it was all over her Facebook information, that stuff that she thought that wasn't out there. We found this out, and we destroyed her credibility in deposition.
There is widespread acceptance for the legitimate use of social media information, especially in legal disputes or to screen applicants.
If you're going to be around children and you've got sexually explicit photographs and language on your website, is that a person that's appropriate to be teaching?
As for our volunteer,
I'm shocked. I really am shocked.
She couldn't believe how much we found.
I know I spend a lot of time on Facebook, but this is really crazy. This is like War and Peace.
And as for those hidden files and private conversations she typed into pop-up boxes.
How did you get that? How can someone get that? I thought that was private information.
It's a stunning window into someone's online life. Our volunteer had nothing to hide, but even if you do,
I know where the information is, and I know if you're not going to give it to me or not. And if I see that you're giving me something and it's not exactly what I know is out there, I'm coming back to you, and you will eventually give it to me.
I'm not having any more private conversations on Facebook.
Now, in the interest of full disclosure, attorney Sarah Jodka is one of my colleagues at Porter Wright. I actually learned about her social media knowledge when I was doing some legal research. You can find my legal blog on the topic by going to our website, and our cracknbc4i.com team, Tanisha Ost and Alex Mazer, have also laid out instructions for you to download your own Facebook history so you can find out what your page says about you all the way back to the first day you signed on just by clicking on our story about social media privacy. And this is what it looks like, somebody's entire Facebook history, everything she ever posted on her wall since the day she signed on in 2007.
You know, this is something that needs to go particularly to young people to understand that if they're out there in the job force and they're, you know, they don't, sometimes they don't quite get it, just how extensive they can go on.
And what they're saying about their life.
But even though you can download, you really can't get rid of it though, can you? Even if you're able to.
It's there.
Yeah.
It's there.
So think.
It's there too. And